Hello everyone, welcome to Keosters vlog. It is my 6 month post-op update. I gave you a wee preview of the update last week, but now I'm here to talk about my appointments that I had with my surgeon, Mr. Collins, and my psychologist, Mrs. Hines. And went really well. I was just in Galway yesterday, back home in Moville now, but just bringing it to you. I was going to do an update from Galway, but because I was leaving there the day of the appointments, I thought, well, I'll just do it at home. Really going good. They're really happy with me. I had the weigh-in and everything, and checked everything, and everything's looking good. And I've now 11 stone off, or well over 60 kilos. I think about 65, nearly up near 70 kilos off, and altogether 157 pounds or so altogether since last December, about 4 months, 3-4 months post or pre-op, and but now 6 months post-op, really feeling positive. Things are going excellent, and maybe down the line it won't be as great, but maybe, I don't mean it won't be as great, but maybe a bit down the line it'll be a lot more testing. It'll be I have to keep my toes now. I have been from day one, but since the op it's been a bit easier to get the weight down. But at the same time, you can hit a stall, and it's something like that. I haven't hit a stall yet. I've seen the weight loss slowing down. Some weeks I get a big one all of a sudden, like last week, but I see it slowing down mainly to 2 or 3 pounds these days, whereas before maybe it was 5 or 6 pounds a week at a stage. But really feeling great about it. Not much to talk about today, just to say that I have my update and things are going excellent. I couldn't ask for it. The surgeon says that it's one of the best records he's ever had as far as weight loss. I was saying about my concerns, like I said before, in the 3 month post-op. I have big concerns about the maintenance long term. I worry about that. I did say my mindset has really changed a lot. I feel that the way I look at food, the fact I just eat to survive now, I don't be hungry. But he says hunger will eventually come back, but not to the extent, because of the removal of the hunger hormone ghrelin from the system. It won't be. I won't have the same extent of hunger. It'll only be a fraction of before. He said that it comes from the bowel now, the hunger, whereas before it came from the center point in the stomach. So that's a big thing. It really helps. He gave me a kind of a comparison, or a kind of an example of how it would feel. He says before, if you felt hungry, it was a hunger that you had an insatiable appetite and you wanted to go and eat a big feed. Whereas nowadays, or now in the future, when you feel hungry, it'll be okay. Well, my mind just clicks that it's time to have my lunch or time to have my dinner, and you don't think about, you don't have the same insatiable or crazy appetite as I would have had. But they're really happy with me. Mr. Collins says he knew about my vlogging and says that it was a great idea. It was great for my motivation, great to inspire others, and he feels that I've really impressed him, and the psychologist said that I really impressed him with my enthusiasm and with everything. But that feels great. That means a lot to me, and that's what it's all about. If I can put these videos out and help inspire people and help them in any way possible, and help myself in the process, that is just amazing for me. And happy days is the thing. I also says to my psychologist about maybe heading away in the next year or so, maybe touring a bit, maybe going to Asia. I have a few connections in Thailand, maybe heading there to maybe do a bit teaching English or whatever with my TEFL. I'm thinking, like, at this stage I'm doing good at the TEFL, so I'd get that by next year and hopefully go away maybe late next year or something. I'm going there on holiday actually in April or so, but I mean for long term I was thinking of going away. And I says to them, I'm a bit intimidated by the idea of going away maybe when I'm just trying to maintain the weight loss and stuff, but she says that I have to live my life, have to do things I really enjoy, I have to follow my passions and stuff, and that, you know, that might be a great thing to do and get away. I've been reclusive for years. I had been reclusive for years before all this. I think she said anyway that she thinks it'd be great for me, which is great for me to hear. And I said, well, you know, that's something that I might aim for, to maybe eventually go away, head away and get work and, you know, tour a bit, and be cool, and come back, of course, sporadically and do all this. That's my plan long term now. I'm thinking big goals for me, and hopefully, you know, I'm down at 21 stone 5, so that's a big difference from 32.5, which I started off at, which was my high weight back in December last year. So the fact that I have 11 off now is amazing, and keep on cooking, you know, keep on rock and rolling, strutting and strolling, and hopefully by Christmas I might have that, maybe be down to around the 18-19 stone mark, 18 and a half maybe, and you know, by my birthday in February, or by April, by the time I head away for my holiday in April or so, maybe I'll be down to my goal of between 15 and 16 stone, you know, who knows. And then it'll be all about trying to keep it between, my big goal is to keep it between 15 and 17 eventually, and, you know, try and, well, I would hope I wouldn't go up too much. I did ask Mr. Collins about that whole thing about, he says the average of bariatric surgery patients, the average patient puts on 10% of the weight they lost eventually, but then brings it down from there and maintains it with the healthy eating and the, of course, exercise. And you know, I'm really getting into the whole mindset, healthy eating and exercise really well, and I'm really happy with that. And he says that not for me not to worry about all that stuff, but just to expect a bit of weight going on within the next year after the surgery, and then, you know, of course, being able to maintain it then. But he says it's only on average. Not everyone puts on it, but after, like, a lot of them can maintain it. And you know, it's a great inspiration. I see videos online there of people 10 years out and they've only put on maybe 10 pound and they're maintaining between the, you know, the weight. And that's my big goal. If I can keep it between, when I get down to around 15, 16, if I do get down that far, please God I will, but if I get it down that far, and then my big goal is to try and keep it between that and 16, or that and 17 at the most. Try and, you know, that is the ultimate goal for me at the moment. That's the way I'm thinking, and that's a positive mindset, I believe. And please, you know, the powers that be and the greater powers and God, and, you know, whatever way you want to put it, please touch wood, that'll all work out for the Keoster. So it's great bringing it to you 6 months post-op, 11 stone down, and counting. Let's work on this and make it the best I can make it, and I feel great, dudes. Thanks for supporting everything I put up. Got through to the next round of the Ireland talent search there at the weekend in Dublin. Feel great about that. Through to the next round. Was kind of done a bit of a risk going for the Jesus Christ Superstar tune, but I posted a bit of it on Facebook, remember, and it seemed to go well. Over 2,000 views. I couldn't believe that when I looked. And a lot of great support, beautiful comments, beautiful likes there, folks. Thanks for that. And you know, who knows, maybe I don't really mind if I get through to the final, but it's the semi-final on the 29th of October, and I'm going to be doing a tune by Meatloaf for that, I've decided. I haven't decided which song yet, but, you know, it is near Halloween. Maybe I'll go with Bat Out of Hell, maybe I'll go with 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad, I don't know, but the Keoster feels good about the idea of making it kind of a Halloween style tune and making an impact with that. Back in Dublin, this time it's going to be in the Clarion Hotel out beside Liffey Valley. That is going to be quite a time for me, Sunday the 29th of October, and it'll be a big night for the Keoster, hopefully. If not, you know, we'll see how things go. Not going to worry about it, but it's a nice little stepping stone for things I want to do in the months and years ahead, because, you know, we only live once, we only get one shot at life, we have to make an impact of some kind. Sure, why not? But, you know, I'm going to do my best with anything, and always going to push it to the limit with anything that I do. And I'm feeling great, dudes. Thanks for support, all the support. You're all great. And God bless you all. Keoster over.